Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Mind Over Magic, where finally we can get round to doing some more building work at the school because we now have foundations. Look at that, it took a while to get there, but we got there in the end, as we often do in the Geek Cupboard, and now we have more floor to build on, which is all very wonderful. And I think today, if we could get a kitchen and a few dining rooms up and running, that would be quite good. That would be a very good achievement. Whether we can get that done or not, I have no idea, but we're going to give it a good go. So remind me, game, what do we need to get a kitchen and a couple of dining rooms in? So I think the kitchen is in the workshops, isn't it? So kitchen, what do we need for that? One or more cooking stations, a spice rack, a pantry, a chimney. That might be a little bit of an issue. I think we're researching a thing which gives us the spice rack or the pantry. Remind me, game, what are we looking at here? So, right, fully stocked gives us the pantry, and then we go down here and get the spice rack. Okay, so we'll get those done. That's fine. Ah, here we go. That's the chimney, wasn't it? Okay, so good ventilations is going to be the chimney. So we're going to need that research and that research and that research done to get a kitchen up and running. But I think we could potentially get that done. So that's okay. That's achievable. And then the dining rooms are a little bit different. So there's one for the students. They've got a mess hall. So that's where they go and eat. That needs 2 or more dining tables and it has to be lofted. Okay, that's fine. And then the staff have got 3 dining rooms of varying levels of fanciness. So that one there is just a dining table in a lofted room with 10 or greater luxury. And that one is 25 or greater luxury and it has to be a private room. And that one is 85 or greater luxury and it has to be towered as well, which is a little bit fancy. So maybe we're just going to bring it back to a regular dining room for the staff because I think they might be quite hard to do. So that is just a lofted room with a dining table in it which has 10 or greater luxury. We can get that done as well, I am fairly sure. So yeah, let's try and get this in. Now the only thing is, we have got this lovely space down here on the ground floor, but are there other things that can only be built on the ground floor? So we don't want to go to town here going, yay, look, we've got dining rooms and a kitchen, and then find that there's some really important room that has to go on the ground floor. So what can only go on the ground floor? Can we find that out? I think the classrooms can go anywhere. Oh my goodness me, there's a room called the Pyromancer's Infernum. Okay, that sounds very exciting. I think these can go anywhere. Oh no, hang on, that has to be grounded. Okay, right, now there are different ones. So a Geomancer's Hall has to be grounded. Because it's to do with the earth, and that would make sense. They're connected to the floor. Okay, not quite sure how we do that. Arboretum doesn't have to be grounded. Okay, that's all about plant pots and things. Okay, right, hang on. So that's okay for classrooms. Bedrooms, I don't think any of those have to be grounded. Nope, that's all okay. Where was it one of these? Was it one of the sort of assembly hall things? Where is that? A ritual room. Did one of those have to be grounded? Yes, the Great Hall has to be grounded. Does an auditorium? Yes, it does. So maybe what we could do is we could change that to be our assembly hall for now and then eventually turn it into an auditorium. That would make sense. So one or more ritual sigil, that's that thing there, isn't it? That's one of those. And then it needs 2 or more solemn braziers or solemn pedestals, and then 35 or greater luxury, but grounded. And that one needs to be grounded. What's lofted? Remind what lofted is. Taller than it is wide. Okay, right. So that's going to be quite hard to do for that, though, isn't it? Taller than it is wide. Okay, I think, yeah, if we move that, so pick up the assembly hall, and then maybe put it down here, and then try and make it a great hall, but it does have to be taller than it is wide. So maybe we'll make it a little bit taller across here. Maybe have some stairs going up, and then have another little room just here, and then possibly repurpose some of this over here to become our dining room and kitchen kind of area. That might work. That might possibly work, or it might not work. Who knows? We're going to give it a go. So I think let's kind of want this to be a tall-ish room. So it's taller than it is wide, and then it can become a great hall eventually. It needs banners and other bits and bobs. But I think for now, let's turn it into an auditorium. That seems a plausible thing that we could potentially do in time. So you'll move the assembly hall down here, and then in time, make it an auditorium. So that needs to be grounded, but the Great Hall has to be lofted. Right, so let's possibly bring that up like that. We do need some more stairs as well, actually. Can we put some more stairs in? Can we pop a staircase over there so people can move about on this bit of the school as well? Although, hang on a minute, do we need to move? We could level the infirmary roof off a bit now. If we're able to sort of have better foundations and things, that might be more supported. Okay, right, now we need to work on that as well. Here we go. Right, buckle up everybody, because now I have to understand how the building stuff works again. And I'm still not fully sure about this, if I'm being completely honest. So, a wall going across like that is good. And then a floor going across like that. Okay, that's fine. That's all okay, apparently. We're happy with that. That's all good. So we could, potentially, could we shuffle that over to the edge? Could we move the infirmary over a little bit? Oh, there's going to be so much fiddling and faffing around. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Right, this could turn into a bit of a bothersome thing, but okie doke. I wouldn't mind another spiral staircase over here. Unless we just have that going through here and have that as a little individual room there. And then just level the roof off over here. So take the roof off, make it flat, and then just put another roof on the top over here. That might work. That might work. It might not work. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm making it up as I go along. But there we go. Do that there. And then, because I do think we need some more staircases going on, just to give a different kind of, different way to move around the school, get that done as well. Right, so unpause time. We have unreachable objects. Yeah, I imagine it's that up there because we can't get there yet. Build the bottom of the stairs before you get to the top, folks. You're wizards. You're supposed to be clever. Come on, you know this to be the case. That's how that works. So they'll get all this done. How much wood have we got? We've got not that much wood. We have got a huge pile of stone. So maybe we'll nip over here and just gather some wood from all of those trees there. Just that's quite a lot of trees. That's what, 1, 2, 3. That's 6 trees to go and chop down. That should be more than enough wood to get that done and get some other bits and bobs done as well. That would be quite good. And then, if we take that and bring that down into here then. So put that down into here. And then that room will then, we'll turn this into an assembly hall. I mean, it's got to be tall. So maybe, really, it just needs that in it, doesn't it? And we'll put the rug thing in it as well to make it look nice. So if we move that to there, that's going to be good. And then pick up the rug and then move that just in front of the door so people can wipe their feet as they come in the school from this angle. Because, it's muddy out there and it often rains. So it'll be quite good. So come in here, give your feet a wipe, and you're in a fancy room. And then what else was it again? So the Great Hall, which we're eventually going to try and do. So grounded, it needs a sigil thing, solemn braziers, solemn pedestals, banners, and a sculpted relief. I don't know what that is. And 75 of greater luxury, but that's okay. So I think then we can then get a wall possibly coming in a bit like that. It might need a little bit more room, actually. It might need to go a bit like that. So put that in, and then we'll have... we could just have a hallway bit, couldn't we? Just pop a little sort of hallway bit in. We can also potentially take that out as well. Take out that door and turn that into a hallway thing. Can we get rid of that? How do we get out? There you go. Demolish that. So we'll get some stuff back from that. And then we'll put just an archway in. That makes perfect sense. So do all this kind of stuff. And there's a lot of work going on. There's a lot happening here. Come on, folks. Come on, we can do this. We can work on this. All going to be good. Right, then move that down into there. So that room is now just a regular room again, which is fine. And then when that becomes a proper room, that will hopefully become an assembly hall until we're able to load it with things to turn it into an auditorium, which would be quite good. So that can be job number 1. Get an auditorium up and running over here, and then we can look over here to try to fiddle about with dining rooms and kitchens and everything else. But, okay, hang on a minute. Oh, assigned bed is an... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yeah, I see what's happened here. Hallway free. Put a bit of hallway in over here, please. Don't panic. Don't panic. There we go. Look, hallway is done. Wonderful. Everyone can get in and go to bed. Lovely. Oh, no, they're not going to bed. The thing up there said assigned bed is unreachable. They were just worried about being able to get to bed when it gets a bit dark. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Right. So they're working on this. That's going to be done. And then they can go up there as well. So another way up through the school. We are going to have another room here. I'm not quite sure what we can use that for, but we'll find some use for it, I am certain. So when that's done, and we've done these bits, that should be an auditorium. And then, just to make sure that we can see in here and such like, let's get some lighting in. Let's get... Oh, yes, hang on a second, though. We needed... oh, that's become an assembly hall as well. I wasn't thinking... Hang on, does that need to be complete? Does somebody need to do that bit there? If they finish that, does that turn that into a separate room? I imagine it should. There we go. Right, so that's not just a regular, very tall room. That is the new assembly hall. And it's got a twiddly staircase in it, which is good. So yes, that then needed... It needed 2 or more solemn braziers, solemn pedestals. Right, so if we put a few of those in... So, I mean, yes, put 2 of these in. That will do, probably. So put 1 there, and then just tuck 1 in that corner. That should be okay, I think. Could we build it there? Yes, we could. It's going to go into that corner. Okie doke. Right, so get that done. And then just to make it a little bit brighter, do put a nice candelabra thing in. Because that's where people are going to walk in. They're going to walk in and see this. And, you know, we want it to be a nice sort of happy, bright, airy room, not a dark, miserable one. So get that done. And that'll be that sorted. And then we've got a thin room just here, which could... potentially be a little kind of another workshop there, and then expand that room there to turn it into a different kind of bedroom. We need better beds, because these are cots right now, which I'm sure are lovely, but they're not proper beds. They're kind of temporary things. When I said they're proper beds, so maybe we try and think about that as well. I am not entirely sure. Let's get this done first, though. Let's just work our way through this. We've got ages until the fog comes back. So there's no rush that we're going to get sort of, suddenly surprised by the fog. So that's all going to be good. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of building is going to go on now. Just get that all sorted out. So that room there is nearly at the point where it could be an auditorium. We've got the 2 solemn brazier things in at the back. We've got the candelabra going in just to make it a bit lighter. All it needs is 35 or greater luxury. And I'm not entirely sure we have that much in the way of luxury. We have got these things. Oh no, we can make these things. Although we have got some in storage, look. We've got a calming large rug, a visionary large rug, and the weaver bird nest. Ah, yes, we have got the weaver bird thing. We'll put that in maybe at some other point. But have we got anything that can help out with... Oh, a tiny chest. Oh, okay, a very small place to store 1 type of object. Okay, that's very particular. That is very particular. I don't think we have anything that increases... Oh, solemn pedestals. Luxury +5. Let's put 1 of those in. Let's pop 1 of those in next to the candelabra. And that might make that room a little bit fancier. Mana lantern is good for light, but not good for luxury. Yeah, we need some more luxurious things. That'd be quite good, but we're not getting them right now. Okay, never mind. That room is at least an assembly hall. So that's got that bit sorted. Eventually it will turn into an auditorium and then a great hall. So that's that bit done, which is brilliant. How is it for lighting in there? Oh, not great. Not great. If we could get some of the bits and bobs in, that would be grand. Is that candelabra done? I don't think the candelabra... Ah, there we go. Now the candelabra's in. The room is lovely and bright. Splendid stuff. Everyone's having a bit of a dance over here, which is also very good. Good job, folks. Okie doke. Right, I think then we keep the infirmary where it is. That can just be a little sort of tiny room over here. I don't know, workroom or something. I'm not quite sure. So now, dining rooms and mess halls. Okie doke. So come out of that. Let's go to dining rooms. So the dining room has to be lofted. And a mess hall has to be lofted, so taller than it is wide, which is a little bit of a bother. That comes up quite a lot. It does make things a little bit difficult to do, I think. But there we go. So, yeah, dining table we could just put, say, here. That would work. But then is the kitchen going to go over there? So the kitchen, or fine kitchen. A fine kitchen, you say? Oh, that would be good if we could have a fine kitchen. I mean, yeah, if we could build that up as the kitchen, just there. We're not going to build over here, by the way. We're not going to put foundation over here. This can be just for normal floor. We've got the founder grave over there and various other bits and bobs. So that's just going to be like this. So we do need to have the kind of sticky out bits over here. So can we... Here we go again, trying to understand how this is going to work. Can we build a bit like that? And then can we have a floor going across like that? Yes, we can. Okay, so that's apparently fine. That's all good. And then we can put things in there, I assume. So if we pop a door just here, that would be quite good. So pop a little door in over there so we can get into here and build all that and maybe turn that into our kitchen. And then we can stick a chimney on the side. How are we doing with that research? Are we looking good? 425 out of 500. Right, so we are slowly but surely getting there. So runtime on nice and quick. The fog moves. Oh, I know what we need to do. Lots of people pointed this out in the comments. We haven't got enough beds for the teachers. We've now got 5 alive teachers and only 4 beds. So let's just pop another bed in very quickly. Sorry about that, teachers. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot. Right, they're up. Oh, we've got Frost up there on the roof, just, doing some very dramatic kind of, good deliveries there. But there we go. Right, so run time on nice and quick. Get that done. Turn that into potentially a kitchen. And then, I mean, it's a very tall kitchen. It's a very tall kitchen, but that's fine. It's all good. It's all going to be fine. We like the tall kitchen. So get that done. And then possibly turn these 2 bits into some dining rooms and mess halls and everything else. Paisley is over here doing some building, which must mean the research is done. So we'll let you finish that little bit of building first, just to complete that room off, because that'll be very helpful. So get those final 2 bits done, and then we will get you back doing some research. Okay, so another schoolroom. We've got plenty of empty rooms going on, so let's try and make some, something out of them. However, research-wise, we now could go to, good ventilations. So a small round window, a chimney, which we need, or a side chimney. Okay, a side chimney is definitely what we need. Used to create kitchens, it says. But one sticking out at the side would be quite good. That is 900 research points. That's quite a lot of research points. But, okay, right, so start work on that, please. We'll get that done eventually, in time. And I think in here, do we move? Let's pick that up, shall we? So pick up the gruel pot. Remind me again, game. So we need a cooking station, which the gruel pot is. Hopefully we can get something a little bit better than that, but that'll do for now. And then, we can get the pantry in, can we? Is that the new thing we unlock with our research? So we can get some of this in. Right, so move that thing then. So pick this up, and we shall move it into what's going to be the new kitchen. So tuck that, I mean, for now, I was going to say tuck it into the corner, but just sort of put it there. That'll do for now. So pop that like that, and then you can get on with that research. That's fine, because that's your top priority number 1 thing is do research. So you can work on that. Somebody, when everyone wakes up, can then go and move that around. That'll be useful. And then storage, a pantry. Here we go. Right, so pop that. I mean, let's put that there. That's okay. So a pantry, cooking pot. We can have stairs. Are we able to get some stairs that kind of go from in here? If we rotate it round, how would that work exactly? Is that going to fit properly? Oh, it does. We could put some stairs at the back. Can they get onto those stairs? That's my only question. Can they do that? Unconnected stairs. Stair does not end at a floor or foundation. Where's this? Sort of does. Sort of does. Oh, hang on. No, I've knocked a hole in the wall. No. Abandon this. They can come through here and go up the steps. I thought maybe they could kind of go through. We could put a spiral staircase in. That might work. Hang on. Right, we don't want this, though. No. Abandon. Demolish. Demolish these terrible things that I've told you to do. I am very sorry. That was a complete disaster and didn't work at all. But never mind. Right, there we go. At least the gruel pot is in, which is good. So get the gruel pot in. That leaves another room down here doing nothing at all. But if we could, what's in there? Contents of that chest. A rug, wood, stone. See, I think what we do is, I think we get food ingredients and we put them up here in some new storage boxes. I think that's what we should do. So get a couple of storage things. We'll have one and... oh, where do we put the other one? Just there, next to the pantry. So do that. Does the pantry store stuff? Yes, it does. Animal parts, plant parts. Oh, hang on. No, don't have these then. Have more pantries. No, don't do that. Belay that order and belay that order. Have another pantry. Because that stores all the stuff we need. So yeah, that stores all kind of food stuff. Yeah, do that please. Oh, look at that. Kate's already maxed out all of her skills. Well done, Kate. That's very impressive. Would you like to go and look around a dungeon and fight some terrifying beasties and put yourself in mortal peril? I'm sure you would. Let's go and have a little look around the dungeon, shall we? We haven't been down here. So the only option we have is to go over there and delve a bit deeper into the spine of the Underschool. So we'll go and do that, please. So I think, yeah, if we take Kate... so pop Kate in maybe at the front like that. So Kate can go in at the front with a lightning wand. And then Dave can go in as well. And then, because, yeah, we don't know what we're going to find here. We've got no idea. We'll put Gale... again, Gale with the big... the spell thing they have. The iron armour or whatever. Stone armour. That'd make more sense, wouldn't it? They are quite good. And a few people in the comments did say that we should possibly get them in all the time and just constantly cast that spell on them to absorb all the damage. Just be a super tank, be really tanky, take all the damage, and everyone else is just free to go and do attacking. So maybe that's what we should do, actually. Pop you in at the front. So Gale with the earth one. And Kate, you can replace Betty at the back. So take a couple of teachers and a couple of students. And then we'll just grab some of these. Got loads of Dragonfire flasks. We'll have another mana thing. And another healing potion. And we'll take another Dragonfire thing, just in case we get into trouble. But I think we should be okay. Right, begin that battle. You lot pop down there. Oh, now Jarrett's maxed out as well. Which is wonderful. Another Earth 1 level 2 person. That's all very good as well. I think, can we make any other fancy level 1s? Can we do that yet? Is that anything we can do? Earth 1, level 2. No. It's just level 2 Earth 1s, and that is it. Can't even do level 2 fire ones yet. Okay, never mind. I thought it might be something we can do, but nope, we cannot. Okie doke, you lot, get down here and prepare to have a bit of a fight then. You are getting down here pretty quickly, to be fair. So here we go. Let's dive in and have a bit of a battle. Who's the last one? Is it Kate? Come along, Kate. Come on. Here we go. Right, so let's go and have a little look around here. What do we find? A big kind of vertical bit going downwards. Okie doke. Right, Lantern Keeper and a Belcher. This should be fine. This should not be any issue at all. We'll just fireball that thing. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a critical. Frost, you've let yourself down there. Right, you, Earth Armour. So that's one lot of Earth Armour. You're now going to get fired at because that's what happens. Right, you're being picked up, but you've still got 55 armour left, which is good. You can just fireball them as well. In goes a fireball. And then we've got a bolt. Yeah, do you know what? Kate, hit that with a lightning bolt. If you could kill it, that would be grand, but you didn't. Never mind. And then back to... who's this again? This is Frost. Okay, Frost, finish that thing off. But now you get a critical. I was like, it's evaporated. You've burnt it into nothing, into its component atoms. You, Earth Armour again, just to really stock up, 175 points. So you're absorbing all the damage, and then everyone else just wail on it. Under a critical hit, well done. Lightning Bolt, can we critical that as well, please? No, we can't, but I suspect maybe its time is up. And boop. There we go. Wonderful. I mean, we're just going to go and delve into the next bit of the dungeon. 2 more arcane scrolls. Malicious invasions have begun. Why are we unlocking troublesome things? Bother. Okay, pause time. So now, here we go. Stone ruins lava mine or delve deeper into the spine. This door slams shut. Must fight 3 battles to escape. Oh, that's quite exciting. However, we were going to have a look around the stone ruins because these people didn't get hurt. They didn't take any damage. So we'll just go in again while they're down here, while they're nearby, and just do some more sort of exploring because we might as well. So yeah, you lot gather over here. You're going to go and drain. No, not drain. You're going to go and top up your mana. Okay, that's fine. That's all good. And I think, is Betty coming down to pick up some stuff? I think you are. That's very handy as well. Good job, Betty. Yeah, we'll pop down here and have a look around. And then we'll cover this off, I think. So we'll sort that out. And then maybe when we've got some people with some better wands, we could have a go at the lava mine. What was that then? Was that the lava mine? Or the lava cave or something? I forget. But okay, so another kind of lava area. And then we've got, yeah, this is the stone mine or whatever it was. So let's see how we get on in here then. I think people are sort of picking up stuff as well and moving things around. But here we go. Here comes the, eventually, are we all here? Dave and Gail. And, no, Gail isn't here. Gail is, what are you doing, Gail? You're picking something up. Is that a potion? Is that a potion that we asked you to pick up to bring along? It must have been. Right, here we go. Into the stone cave, whatever it is. Oh, we've got a new thing. So a lantern keeper. We've seen them. And a furry mite. Oh, look at it. It's adorable, apart from the gnashing teeth and the weird eyes and the weird legs and the spikiness. But apart from that, it's adorable. Right, I think a bit of vengeance on those front two would not go amiss. So they're now going to fight back. You do your earth armor thing. Super tank ahoy. You're going to get fired at. We fire back. You've been... Ooh! Okay. That thing has to go down. That can attack us all, and that's quite bad. Right, you fire at that thing. And if we could kill it, that would be aces. Come on, come on. Critical hit with a lightning bolt. No bother. Right, you fireball that thing. Yeah, make it go away. Just get rid of it. Oh, now you stop getting the criticals when they're really weak. I appreciate the criticals. They're very good. But, yeah, get them from the start. Don't waste so much damage. Right, it attacks you. It bounces back. Fireball on you. Kaboom, critical hit. That's how you do it. Look. And Kate, here we go. Kate, you can finish off your first creature because you going to cause 30 damage. It's only got 20 left. So, boom, it goes down in a somewhat agonized kind of way and it vanishes. And there we go. 20 smoke sticks, 50 stone, or nature wand. There was just a nature wand in there. That's quite handy. And some more arcane scrolls. That's wonderful. And now we do have injured people. So they can now go back and have a bit of a rest. And we've got some more stone ruins over there. And then the 2 bits down there. But yeah, now we're just going to go and do this. What is a malicious invasion? Oh, hang on. The bedroom's gone. I see. That's what this is it? Right, you are. Okay. So we need to replace all these people. Dave, Kate, and Frost are injured. Okay, so don't take those. So Betty on the back row. Yeah, Kate. Yeah, Gail was the one that didn't get injured. Okay, so you can go on the back. Bernard can go at the back. We'll have Gail at the front. And we'll put... Do we bring Jarrett? Let's put Jarrett at the front. We'll have a little bit of a mix of people here. This could be quite fun, couldn't it? I've no idea what to expect with this. I do not know what this is. Let's take some Dragonfire flasks, just in case. And let's go and sort out this malicious invasion. Because our bedroom has vanished. It's sort of hidden behind a cloud of, I don't know, like magical smoke or whatever. So yes, clearly they've gone in here and caused a bit of a bother. So if we could go and deal with that, that would be grand. We're now waiting for Bernard, who's just making their way up. Right, here we go. Let's go and fight whatever's causing this trouble. Oh, look, we're inside. We're inside the school. Oh, that's quite good. Right, Earth Armor you, please. So you can do some tanking. That's all very good. Right, then it's you. So you should Shadow Cloak, because that's good. You cause more damage with your attack when you're Shadow Cloaked. An attack comes in. We didn't fire it back, unfortunately. Right, and then if we soak you, then you will go slower. So you'll drop down the order, I think. Oh, you didn't drop down the order. Botherations. You can also earth armour, so you can absorb damage as well. So our front two are pretty tanky right now. You can earth armour again. That's just what you're going to do for a while. Right, here we go. Tentacle lash on you. So wallop you. You're down to 35. They're absorbing all the damage. And then we'll torrent you. That'll take you out. Oh no, it won't. You've got 5 left. What a nuisance. Right. Jarrett. You can earth armour again, just to become super tanky and secure. And there you go. That was good, because you got smashed in the face. And now we've got Gale. Smash that thing, please. Take it out. Big bit of stone up in your face. You are now gone. And then everybody just wail on this thing. Just fire at this thing. These two at the front have got it covered, I think. They're going to be fine. So everybody do attacking. What's that? They're inspired extra power. I think, though, everybody's going to get to go before they go again. So we should be able to get rid of this thing. So there we go. That's 1. Do a smash on you. That was a lot of damage. 55 damage? Jarrett, well done. 15 arcane scrolls. And we get our room back. Hooray! Okay, that was good. That was good. We got the room back. I'm happy about that. That is wonderful. That room, the new kitchen room, is going to need some lighting, isn't it? I've overlooked that there. That is a little bit of an issue. We'll put a couple of candelabras next to each other just to make the room nice and bright, because that could be a bit of an issue otherwise. Right, how are you doing over there? Research is slow but steady. Slow but steady. You're getting there. So what we're going to do is we're going to run time on nice and fast now for a good long time. Let people who need to have medical rest go and heal up a bit. And then there are plenty of things for people to move around. There's all sorts of things down here. Scrolls and wands and stone, everything else. Probably a few bits down here as well. So there's a lot of things to carry around. So we'll get that done as well. And then when that's all kind of sorted out, and maybe when those candelabras are in, and that room's a bit brighter, we'll get that research done. And we'll pop a chimney on the side. Then we need to get the, whatever it is, the spice rack research done. Pop that in, and maybe, just maybe, that could become an actual proper kitchen, which would be brilliant. Okay, thinking about dining rooms, is it worth trying to get them in over here and over here, because they're quite near to the kitchen? That would make sense. So they could cook food here, and then if we adjust all the kind of storage things, they could then take the meals over here and put them into some sort of storage box thing. And then you could nip over here, grab your meal from a box, sit down at a table and eat your food. That would be quite good. The only issue is the rooms do have to be lofted. So they do have to be taller than they are wide, which means they have to be quite thin. How big are the dining tables? How big are these? Okay, they're not actually that big. That's quite handy. So we could... Can we rotate that round? If we put that there, look, and maybe push it back a bit so not in the way of the door. If we put that just there, like so, and then we put a wall just here, that would turn that into a tiny room. Put a rug under there somewhere, and that could turn that into a dining room. So that one there, it wouldn't be a private dining room, so they're not going to get the maximum conviction out of it, which is a bit of a bother. But it's okay, unless, what if we built one over there? Because this is going to be the sort of the extreme edge of the school. It's only going to go to over here. Although it would be quite good if we could get from the kitchen to up here. That'd be quite fun. We tried it with the stairs, but the room wasn't quite wide enough. But we have got support pillar things, haven't we? They would be under construction. Outdoor support columns. Is it worth maybe building a support column going all the way down there to support that bit of the school, and then we could build it a bit wider, and then we could have stairs going from up here to there, just to make life a little bit easier, and that room would be open, and then maybe put the teaching dining room up here? Would that make sense? Am I just talking complete whiff? I think I'm getting very giddy with many things. Can we build an outdoor support column? So we'd have to start here, blocked by a sun shadow tree. That thing. Okay, do you know what? Destroy that. That can go away. Clear off with that thing. Somebody dig that up if they'd be so kind. And then we'll try and support that thing. Are you doing that right now? Yeah, I mean, a spade would have done that probably, or a shovel, but no, using a magic flaming bow. Okie doke, little bit showy offy, but right you are. So yeah, if we get an outdoor support column and put it there, do that, we can still build out here because, you know, it's still outdoors, it's not sort of enclosed or anything, but they should support that. Maybe we can then make that a bit wider and have those stairs working as we wanted them to. Okay, maybe that's what we could do. Let's let them build that and see how we get on. They are sort of working through the dining table as well. So maybe if we get 2 of these, although hang on, but now I'm thinking if this room has to be taller than it is wide, we possibly don't need that. We're going to put them in anyway because they look fancy. But yes, if we make this room, if we take that bit out there and just have a big tall room, just say with a wall going up from around here maybe, right at the edge of the stairs, that could be the student mess hall. We could put lots of tables in there because they need 2, was it for the student mess hall? Was it 2 tables? Yeah. So 2 or more dining tables. So pop 2 or more dining tables in here and make that room very tall. And then, well, the only thing is, yes, that's a bit of a nuisance for the teachers. They'll go in here, get their food and come that way and then go up and along to eat it. Might be a bit of a long way round. Can we fit another table into there somewhere? We can fit one into the corner, I think. I think that might be okay. I think there's still plenty of room. So if we put that into... The only thing is it stops people sitting at it because it's wedged into the corner. That's not perfect. Let's let them build that for starters. I think everyone's gone to bed because it's quite late. So, okay, everyone's having a sleep right now. That's fine. We've got Paisley doing the research, which is very important. We need that to make the kitchen. So, okay, you work on that, Paisley. Everybody else, have a lovely night's sleep. And we'll get up in the morning and see what we can do with all these kind of crazy things that I would like to get done at the Geek School of Geekcraft and Geekery. I've just realised that Jarrett and Kate are still down here doing learning stuff when they can't learn anymore. They've maxed out their abilities. So maybe we should move them into, yeah, that thing there. So Gail and Kate can do that and Jarrett. There we go. So you can now go and help out around the place, and we don't need to do any teaching right now. That's okay, that's fine. We have got idle students and idle staff, which sort of implies we're not gathering enough stuff or doing enough work. So how about we go and gather some stuff down there? That could be quite good. And how are we looking for wood? Wood is looking okay, but maybe go and grab some more wood from over there. And those little kind of things over there, they would be useful as well. Grab a little bit of that. Okay, so yeah, just get some people to go and do some jobs around the place. And look at this. This is going to be finished momentarily. Right, support columns are going in. Okie dokie. So now, does that mean we can build some more floor out from here? Yes. Oh, it's kind of just it's a restarting point of that. Oh, that is wonderful. We don't need it that wide, I don't think. So, now with that in mind, I think what we do is we put... How many people can fit around a table? Does it say? How many people? I assume it's 2 on each side. So we'd have 4 people around that table. So that could be a staff room. And then up here could be the student one. Yeah, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. Whichever way round. But yeah, taller than it is wide. So how tall are they again? Remind me. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3. So the wall has to go here. The wall has to go there, or else it's not going to be taller than it is wide. Okie doke. So put a thing in there, and then build another bit of wall like that. And then what we could do is... Oh no, we considered having the private dining room, didn't we? I've forgotten about that. Private dining room. We could potentially put that up there then, couldn't we? And then it'd be near to the kitchen. Or, if we can build out here, just build a little room sticking out here and just put it there so the teachers walk through the kitchen to go to their private dining room. What's a salle à manger like? Private, lofted, towered. No adjacent rooms left, right or above. Oh, towered has to kind of stick out of the top. Oh, that's quite hard to do. That's very difficult. Maybe we won't have a salle à manger, but a private dining room could work. Maybe that's what we try and go for. So put the sort of the teacher eating place over here. That room doesn't need to be made any wider. That can stay like that. And that room, take out that floor, take out those walls that we just planned and make it a bit wider. That could be the student dining room. And we can just put many tables in there and make it less cramped and put nice things in and a window and such. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Right, belay these orders. Cancel all this. Cancel all this. We don't want any of this anymore. Sorry, I'm kind of messing you around with this. I do apologise. But yeah, there are new developments happening. I'm learning how to build schools as we go. So hang on, let's get rid of all these. Right, that's all gone. And I think now, if we're building over here, we need to move that pantry out the way because that's going to be in the way of where a door or an archway needs to be. I think it might need to be a door if it's got to be private. Yeah, private, only one point of entry. Oh, okay, so it can be a door or an archway, but whatever the case, it's got to be have an opening kind of here. So move that out of the way, and then let's go over here. So get some floor and build a bit of floor coming out here. I mean, that's not going as far as it needs to be, possibly, but we'll have it like that, and then it can build upwards to say there. That could potentially do the job, and that gives room up here to put the chimney on for the kitchen, and they've got their own little kind of private dining room, and then we can just pop a roof on, and oh, it's all going to work. It's all going to work. Okay, yeah, we'll have it on maximum wonkiness, please. Absolutely. We want all the wonk available. And then, yes, I think we'll pop a door just there. If it's a private room, we'll add a door. Just to add a touch of extra kind of privacy there. Oh, humans are performing worse in battle. Bane of the human. Oh, okay, right, that's probably not brilliant, but okie doke. Right, and then we can move that to... Not quite sure what I want to move that to, but yeah, if we have a wall going up like that, and then going up there as well, that's going to break that off into a different kind of room. So we can have our student dining thing on the right, the mess hall. But where do we put these kind of light source things? For now, I've just moved them out the way a bit. So they're over there, not in the way of where we'd like to build our new wall. However, let's get this bit done over here now. Let's work on that bit. So run time on pretty quickly. Get all of that done. And we know in here, we're going to need to put in... Oh, look, we've got... Oh, hang on, the chimney stuff's done. Okay, right, this is very exciting. So now, open research, spice things up. So that requires, I think, so 8 of our 78 arcane scrolls and 3 of our 18 adept scrolls. But it's worth doing. So that means we get the spice rack, which means we can get a proper kitchen. Finally, that's going to be very, very good. Yeah, go and do that, please. That's what we want to do. That was kind of the goal of this video. If we could get that done, I'd be so happy. I'd be very happy. I know it's been a bit fiddly and faffy, but it would be good. Right, and then a side chimney. Sort of pop that on there. Are we going to be able to put that in? Blocked by stairs, it says there. I don't think there's stairs. Blocked by the roof, I think, game. But and that does attach to the kitchen, look. So if we put that there, they can get up onto the top and build that, can't they? So, right, that's good. So that will then have that in. So all it needs is a spice rack, and then it will be sorted. They need a dining table in here. So this is going to be the teacher room. Let's put a couple in. Does it restrict it to 1, or is it at least 1? So yeah, private dining room. Just must have 1 dining table. So not any more than that, just 1. Okay, that can go in the middle like that. So 1 dining table goes in. And then we're going to make that luxurious by adding a few lovely lighting things. So the solemn pedestal, that is 5 luxury. Pop one of those in that corner and another one in that corner. Are we lacking resource? We haven't got any ice petals. Okay. Oh, there's some over here. Wonderful. Can somebody go and gather those, please? And I pressed the wrong button, I think. Can somebody gather those? That would be very helpful. Hang on, do an angle tilty thing. Yeah, go and grab all that, please. Because that would be maybe not that much, so much. But okay, grab all that anyway. Just pick up some stuff. It's all going to be really handy. Yeah, there we go. You can get that done. So there we go. That's become a room. That's now a proper room, which is brilliant. You're going to come in and get the table sorted out. That's 1 light source. We will put in a candelabra possibly for the other one. Oh, and we've now got windows. Right, you are. Okay, that's quite exciting as well. So we'll have that. And then, yeah, we've got the rugs, haven't we? Shrunk things. So that's 5 luxury. That's 5 luxury. Okay, visionary large rug. Oh, yeah, perfect. Pop that in there. That can be a huge rug in here for the teachers. So I think when that goes in, is that going to become... does it become the dining room? And it's not got the... what is it? 10 or greater luxury. Okay, so as soon as that light thing is in, it should become a dining room, and the staff will go here and eat their food. Okie doke, you're working on the chimney, so we can get another step toward having a kitchen, which is very good, and nobody's doing the research right now, which is a bit sad, but not to worry. And then, yeah, let's transform this into our mess hall then. So go like that. And go... Oh, hang on a second, though. Pause. Because if we do that, that's just going to be a fairly pointless bit of kind of stair. Can the room be like this? Can it be... Can we have it so like that and like that? It's not a square room, though, is it? It's not sort of, 4 walls and such. That can just be... That can just... Can you get out? Can you get out the stairs if it's like that? I'm not entirely convinced you can leave the stairs if it's like that. Maybe... We need to do it a bit like that. Give a bit of a gap there. So take out these bits. I'm not very good at building this school. I do tend to build things and then change things around a bit. It's a bit of a mess. And then, yeah, we'll have a hallway bit there. And that can just be solid. Then they can take that out. So that floor can go. So that's what we want to get rid of. So demolish those floor bits there. And that can be just one big tall room. There we go. Lovely. Can we get that done? I've got no idea. But as soon as that thing is finished, this should change into, I believe, a dining room. There we go. It's a dining room. 14 luxury. It's very fancy. It's very fancy. There's no chairs around the dining table. Are we supposed to provide chairs? Because they're all just stood up. It hasn't got any benches. So they're all just going to stand around this. Oh, okay. Dave needs medical rest. Why is that? Did you get damaged by something? Did I just miss something? Did something bad happen, Dave? I'm not quite sure. Dave appears to be injured for some obscure reason, but I don't know why. While we're here, grab those things. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Okie doke. I mean, okay, right. So things are looking a little bit of a mess, but we are getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're just trying to transform things as we go. And it's a bit tricky. It's a bit of a tricky job, but I think it's going to be fine. Right, so nothing's fallen down. This is now a schoolroom, which is good. So if we just get that bit of wall in, I want to get that research done as well before we finish up today. Might take a while, but there we go. So get that like that. That's now a schoolroom. So what does that need to be a mess hall? 2 or more dining tables. Okie doke. Right, so that means... We could do with clearing up the clutter in here, to be honest. And then just get another dining table in. Maybe put one there and one there. When all that's kind of gone, when all that clutter's gone, we'll sort of rejig this room a bit. But at the moment, it's a bit of a mess. So hang on. Move these things out the way. Shove them out the way for now. Clear up the stuff. Put the tables in new places. And then put the light sources back in. Oh, I think you can fit 6 people around one dining table. They were eating around that dining table until we moved it, which is a little bit unfortunate. You lot, anyway, teachers, should go in here. You've got your own private little kind of dining area. Go in there and enjoy that. Yeah, I think, yes, 6 people can go around it, not 4. Okay, that does change things a little bit, but we do need another dining table in there. So, yeah, we're going to have sort of a big series of like a long table. So push the dining tables together and it can just be like a great big kind of long bench type thing. And then that means we can bring the light sources back in and they can just go around the edge. Like so. Put that one into that corner. And then as soon as that table goes in, that should turn into a mess hall. So we'll have a little dining room set up over there for the teachers. A private fancy one. That's the fog. And then that should turn into a student mess hall. And the lights have gone in as well, which is wonderful. You're doing a spot of stuff over here. Yeah, we need to sort out sort of food storage and whatever. That needs to be adjusted. But here we go. So as soon as that goes in, that should turn into a mess hall. What does a mess hall look like? Oh, no. Ran out of magic. Somebody go and finish this, please. It's so nearly done. Here we go. Right, this is going to be good. And, oh, okay. I see. So the teachers get a lovely sort of, what's that, like an oak panelled room that looks really nice. The students, just any old bits of wood. Any old bits of wood we found, just, hanging around the place. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't think we need that anymore. I don't think we need that support structure thing anymore. But we'll leave it there for now, just in case. Right, we have a mess hall. We have a private dining room for the teachers. And all we have left to do, really, to complete the goals that we set at the very start of this video, is to get that turned into a kitchen. So we need a spice rack of some kind. And that's going to be it. So if we just go and have a quick check, just to make sure there's nothing else we're missing out on. So a regular kitchen. So we've got a cooking station. We haven't got the spice rack, pantry, chimney, lofted, 13 or greater luxury. It's only 12, however, we could potentially add to the luxury by adding a pedestal. That's +5 luxury, and we have got enough ice petals now. So, yeah, that seems like quite an easy thing to do, just to get that nice and luxurious. Right, there we go. We now have a solemn pedestal in the room, which is hopefully very soon going to become a kitchen. And I've put the candelabras into the corner over there and over there, because it just seems tidier that way. And how we're looking for the research to get the spice rack. It's nearly done. It's nearly done. Okay, that's really good. However, something that might not be quite as good is over here, because that says a horticulture infects the soil. That can't be a good thing. Crop plants have a 50% chance to drop some sort of offal rather than their normal crop for the duration of the event. So our crop plants are just going to start dropping, offal and innards and things. Okay, that's a bit grim. And dark wizards start with dark waxes. Air mages start with air wanes. Okay, right, that's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. So it's good for dark wizards, bad for air wizards. Okie dokie. Yeah, the crop plant thing might be a little bit of an issue. However, I can't help but notice we're nearly done. It's finished. It's finished. We've done the research. So job number 1, go down here. We've got what we need to make the spice rack. I was a little bit concerned that we would not have the resources, but it's wood, smoke sticks, mandrake root, honey drop. We can get this done. Okay. It has to... Oh, it goes on a wall. It goes on a wall. It doesn't even take floor space. How about then we put it... I mean, it can go at the back for... No, put it on the side. Because I think in the future we're going to get some sort of like stove or a cooker or something. So to replace that pot thing. So if we put that there for now... That'll just appear on the wall. Then we can put something over there in the future, which is wonderful. And then while they're working on that, let's pick another bit of research. But now, where do we want to go? There be dragons. Oh, Dragon Wok, an intermediate station used to cook meals. Requires fire to use. Placeable on floors and on the ground. Okay, that could be quite good. That could be quite good. I mean, do we try and... Okay, I was going to say, do we try and complete this whole sort of food tree? But it's quite big. It's quite a big thing. Do we go somewhere else? Do we go... What's that? Alchemist station for potions. Creepiest quilting. Oh, a few people actually in the comments did say, go and get that done right now. Get that done, because you can then use a quilt station to create quilted helpers that can go and sort of, they shamble about the place being quilty, lovely, cushiony people, and they can do lots of hauling and stuff. They can just go and do lots of jobs that can then free up our people to go and do other things. So maybe we could go down that route. We've got rustic furnishings as well. A plain bed, though. A plain bed also is quite tempting. Do you know, we'll go for that now. Let's get some half-decent beds in, and then maybe after that, we'll get some cushiony people in. Just to go and help out a bit more around the place to make things a tiny bit more efficient. But, yeah, let's get this in. Can we please get the spice rack in and turn that into a proper kitchen? Because then we'll have a mess hall, a dining room, and an actual kitchen. What are we waiting for? Somebody come in here and do magic, please. There we go. Right, magic is happening. And it's taking a while to get that done. It's a tricky thing. Is anybody doing research? Yes. Okay, Dave is doing a bit of research. That is brilliant. But really, all eyes are on you. Frost, please don't let us down. Frost! Frost, you've let us down. Don't worry, Bernard's here to save the day, Frost. And is it? It is. It's a kitchen. Oh, they've tiled the walls and everything. Oh, it's got like nice sort of blue tiling around the bottom. And the rest is just, white, clean tiles. Plus 100% cooking rate. I mean, really, we didn't need that particularly. It's not like we spend hours and hours doing cooking, but it makes sense to try to get all the rooms in. It just makes sense, doesn't it? So there we go. That room is a bit dark, as is that one now. Okay, right, so let's get that sorted out with some more lighting. That is good, though. I mean, everywhere else looks pretty well lit. Apart from there, that room is completely bleak, but that's fine. We know that to be the case. So, yeah, to wrap things up, we'll get some lighting in there and over in there as well. And then that will be it, I think. That'll do for this time round. But, yeah, let's just get some fairly easy lighting in. I mean, we could put a window in. Could pop a little window in over there. Might be quite nice if you're going up the stairs. Yeah, we'll have a window there. And can we have a window there? I don't quite know what it does to our lighting. 150. Sun and moon. Oh, okay. That's fine. But then, what if it's just cloudy? What if it's a cloudy day and there's not much sun going on, and when the moon comes out, there are still clouds? I'm not quite sure how that's going to function. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get that in, and then maybe sort the lighting out in these rooms, and then we'll finish up. They're working on that one, which is good. So we'll see what that does to the lighting in here. And that one is also being worked on. So as soon as that's done, hopefully, there we go. Look, that's nice and brightly lit now, which is good. So yeah, 60 indoor lighting, 150 from outside, and nothing from the moon. Right, that makes perfect sense. And that one might well be the same. Although, what have they got? 240 indoor lighting from there. It would make sense to possibly just put another... maybe one of those in. Maybe one of those? That's some light. Yeah, that would work. Get one of those things in. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Solemn pedestal. Is that different to one of those? Or is that a nicer thing? Solemn pedestal is... is it in one of these? Oh, there it is. Solemn pedestal. Oh, that's just for luxury. Oh, it's not for light. Of course it isn't. Okay, let's get a solemn brazier then. Put that in over there, just to make that a bit brighter. And then we'll put one in there as well, just for the sake of it. But there we go. Is that room now well lit? Yes, it is. A little bit of sunshine coming. Oh, look, you can see it. It's casting a sort of a... the sunlight's going onto the table. You can see the little like motes in the light. Oh, that's very exciting. Okay, I like that. That's quite good. Right, there we go. I think with that done, we will wrap things up for now. I know we haven't done too much in the way of battling. We've not done lots of battles and stuff. We did a couple little bits and we freed our bedroom up a bit. We haven't done that much in the way of battling. Last time was quite battle heavy. This time it's been about the building. We've been trying to improve the school and just add new things that were lacking and change things around a bit. And I think that looks pretty good. I like that. We've got a little sort of eating quarter over here. Kitchen, staff room for dining, student room for dining, and then we've freed up some space over here. So we've got a little bit over here where we could potentially put something. We don't want that there, do we? Because if we want to put a wall here and turn that into another sort of another little workshop room, that's just going to get in the way. Let's put that there instead. Look, that'll do. Let's move that round. But yeah, so yeah, that's freed up those spaces there. And a big bit of space there. Got something to build over here now, up those stairs. So, 2 ways to get around the school eventually. We do kind of want to flatten that off at some point as well and turn that into a regular roof and then build on top and carry on building upwards. But yeah, we'll do all that when we come back next time. I think we've done a pretty good job this time. Next time, yeah, we'll carry on doing some more diving down here, I think. We'll nip into the stone ruins and see what we can do with that. And then maybe just take a look through here and just see what else we can do with some more sort of fancy rooms. Possibly we think about getting the sort of cushiony people in, getting some cushion helpers around and seeing if they can go and sort of, do things around the place and make our lives a bit easier, make it a bit more efficient. And then got rec rooms as well. We could try and get a common room in. That would be quite fun as well. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do next time. But yeah, I think maybe have a little bit more of a dungeon dive next time because we didn't do too much this time. But we will see when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Mind Over Magic. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves something for one of my shops.